Hey guys, Alex here, and I'm thinking about how most people seem like they're confident, seem like they're very centered, seem like they know what they're doing, but in reality, they're just covering up their fears and their insecurities and the wounded child. They're covering up how they're really feeling. Most people feel broken. Most people feel very uncertain. They're not really sure of what they're doing or why they're doing it, and they're not even happy, free, and connected to their power. So I want you to take two things out of this video. Number one, whenever you're feeling inferior from someone else, whenever you're feeling intimidated by someone because they seem like they got everything figured out, remember that it's very likely that they're suffering inside just like you. It's very likely that they're not sure of what they're doing. It's very likely that they're full of insecurities and that they've just covered them up. They've suppressed them and they pretend to be, you know, very sure of themselves, but they really aren't. So that's number one. Don't allow yourself. Practice not feeling intimidated or less of a person, less of a man or of a woman, regardless of your age, just because the people around you seem very dressed up, not just because of their clothing, but because of how they're carrying themselves. And number two, don't be that person so much. Don't be the person that covers everything up. Don't be the person that suppresses how they really feel. Don't be the person that instead of healing the inner child, they just try to forget about him or her. They just try to distract themselves with relationships or with work or with, the noise of the mind, with so many things, with the world, with what's going on around them. Don't be that kind of person that tends to figure a way to put a mask, and not show who they really are. And when you choose to not be that kind of person, when you choose to be more responsible, when you choose to connect to your true power, which a lot of times comes in the form or shows in the form or expresses itself in the form of vulnerability and openness and expressing yourself and making mistakes and freaking out and being genuine. When you choose to be like that, you're actually being more admirable. You're actually being stronger. You're actually building more confidence. You're actually being more of an adult than most people. You're being more mature. Even if in the outside, or even if by society standards, you don't look as much of an adult or you don't act as much of an adult like most people, you are being more of an adult. You are being the more mature one. You are being the most powerful one. And it matters that you know. It matters that you know and the universe knows, all right? Everything else is extra. I love you. I appreciate you. Rock it. And I'll talk to you soon.